When coronavirus struck Europe, multiple EU countries unilaterally introduced border restrictions and closures. The move broke a key pillar of the institution, which allows passport-free travel through the bloc's Schengen zone. EU bosses were not happy.
This weekend, we had some crossing points with more than 40 kilometers of queues. This is a waiting time of up to 18 hours. This has to stop.
Ci salviamo da soli.
In Italy, the nation worst affected by the virus, there's a growing feeling the country has been abandoned by Brussels in its hour of need. When it triggered a formal EU mechanism urgently asking for face masks, none of its neighbours responded. Instead, Germany and France, among others, placed export restrictions on their own medical equipment.
We cannot go to war between European countries over this. If we do, we risk increasing the price of this medical equipment.
Initially, it was China who responded to Italy's call for help, sending in plane loads of medics and emergency supplies. Eventually, the EU agreed on a plan to collectively acquire medical equipment. And later in March, Germany began flying critical patients out of Italy and France to less overwhelmed German hospitals. But it's money that's causing the deepest divisions in the bloc. Italy is leading a call for so-called corona bonds, a shared debt instrument guaranteed by all the countries in the EU. But Germany and the Netherlands are objecting, having no desire to underwrite the debt of less wealthy members.
In the end, it will also always be, are the stronger, the bigger member states willing to show their solidarity, and not only in the sense of liquidity or giving out loans, but really to give free money to the southern European countries.
And as European leaders fight, key principles of their union are under threat. Hungary has passed legislation giving the government the right to rule by decree with no end date. Critics say it undermines democracy and the rule of law. The pandemic has not just revealed divisions, but it's also ripped away the EU's mask of unity. And it's reopened wounds of the Eurozone crisis, pitting the so-called wasteful southern countries against the so-called hard-hearted northerners. Sarah Morice, TRT World.